Welcome to CARICOMP Insider, where high-tech facial recognition meets real-world intelligence.
A finance worker in Hong Kong joined a video call with his chief financial officer and several colleagues. Everyone looked right. Everyone sounded right. He followed their instructions and wired $25 million to a series of accounts. Every single person on that call was fake. Not one of them was real. If you've ever been on a Zoom call, a Teams meeting, or a WhatsApp video chat, this story is about you. Because the software that made that heist possible doesn't require a Hollywood studio or a government lab. It runs on a gaming PC. According to 404 Media, a Chinese software package called Haotian AI is being sold to scammers right now, and it turns a fraudster's face into someone else's live in real time, inside the video apps we all use every day. The tool has already earned roughly $4 million in revenue. And when researchers tested it against the leading academic deepfake detector, it slipped right past. The deeper story isn't just that deepfakes are getting better. It's that the thing most of us treat as proof, seeing someone's face, hearing their voice on a live call, isn't proof anymore. So what actually counts as verification when everything you see and hear can be manufactured in real time? To understand how fast this shifted, look at the numbers. According to KeepNet Labs, researchers tracked about 500,000 deepfake files circulating in 2023. By 2025, that number is projected to hit 8 million. That's a 16-fold increase in 2 years. And fraud attempts involving deepfakes spiked by 3,000% in 2023 alone. Those older deepfakes were mostly pre-recorded. Someone would manipulate a video after the fact, swap a face, clone a voice, and then distribute the finished product. Dangerous, sure, but limited. You couldn't use a pre-recorded clip to answer a spontaneous question on a live call. Haotian AI removes that limitation entirely. 404 Media's reporters actually obtained a copy of the software and tested it themselves on a live Microsoft Teams call. The face swap happened in real time, inside the video stream, not after the call, during it. That changes the threat in a way most organizations haven't caught up to yet. A lot of corporate fraud playbooks still say, if an email looks suspicious, hop on a video call to verify. That advice made sense 12 months ago. It doesn't anymore. The video call itself is now the attack surface. And it's not just corporations at risk. If your elderly parent gets a FaceTime call from someone who looks and sounds exactly like you, asking for emergency money, that's the same technology, the same vulnerability, just a smaller dollar amount. So why not just build better detectors? Researchers tried. According to the Deepfake Evol 2024 study, the best academic detection tools collapse to below 50% accuracy under real-world conditions. 50%. That's a coin flip. In a lab, with controlled lighting and high-resolution images, detectors perform well. On a compressed video stream over a choppy internet connection, the kind of call most of us are actually on, they fall apart. Meanwhile, generative AI has compressed the attacker's timeline dramatically. What used to take a skilled fraudster weeks of research, studying a target's voice, mannerisms, appearance, now takes about 30 seconds to clone a voice and apply a real-time video filter. the economics of fraud just flipped. The cost of launching an attack dropped to nearly zero, while the cost of defending against one keeps climbing. Platform labels, those little tags that say, "This content may be AI generated," do serve a purpose. They create friction. They flag bad actors after the fact, but by the time a label appears, the wire transfer already cleared. The identity claim already went through. Labels are a post-incident tool. What fraud teams and everyday people both need is a pre-incident defense. That defense looks like multi-channel verification. Not just one signal, but several, stacked together. A video call confirmed by a phone call back to a known number. A Slack or Teams message from the requester's verified account. An email from a verified domain. And for very large transactions, in-person or notarized authorization. No single channel can be trusted on its own anymore. For investigators and compliance teams, that rewrites standard operating procedure. For families, it might mean agreeing on a secret code word that no AI would know to say. Liveness detection, the technology that checks whether a biometric sample comes from an actual human being sitting in front of the camera, not a replayed video or a mask, is still part of the toolkit. But most businesses treat it as one layer in a broader strategy, not a standalone guarantee. And according to PwC, while most enterprises now acknowledge deepfakes as a serious fraud risk, the majority still don't have formal protocols for handling AI-generated audio and video attacks. They know the threat is real. They just haven't built the response yet. The real shift isn't that deepfakes exist. It's that seeing is believing. The instinct humans have relied on for all of recorded history is now a vulnerability, not a strength. The more you trust your eyes and ears alone, the easier you are to fool. So, a software tool running on a regular gaming computer can now impersonate anyone on a live video call in real time, well enough to beat the best detectors about half the time. Detection alone can't keep up. The only reliable defense is verifying identity through multiple independent channels before any high-stakes decision gets made. Whether you manage fraud cases for a living, or you're just the person your family calls when something feels off, the rule is the same now. Don't trust one signal. Verify through a second channel, every time. The full story's in the description if you want the deep dive.
Now you know something most people in this industry don't. Use it. And when you're ready to put it to work, caracomp.com. We'll see you tomorrow.